Ron, how's the competition been for your cornerbacks?
Very high and intense. Everybody wants to play. New defensive coordinator from the league. You know, people got admiration going to the league, so we're trying to get all we can from them.
TBL says something's come over you. Says you got a lot better.
Yeah, you know, last year I took corner for granted. You know, I played a few games and then fell into a slump and was benched. But ever since Coach Van Gorder got here, I feel like I had a fresh start, and I just want to take full advantage of it.
Are you still holding?
Yes.
You like doing that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, when you get benched, what emotions do you kind of go through when that happens?
I mean, immediately you're angry. But I guess you kind of got to look at yourself, look in the mirror. I had to look at the film, see what I was doing. Not gonna lie, at first I thought the coach was against me, but once I looked at the film, it was definitely me, and it was an eye opener. I'm glad they did it. It made me take things more seriously.
What kinds of things did you see on film that you needed to improve coming this year?
Pad level, back pedaling, physicality. You can always be more physical. Doing my job, not trying to do everybody else's color. You got to do your job. It's 11 men out there. Just do your job and everything will go fine.
Are you and Therese locked in a pretty good battle over there?
Out of me, Therese and Bell. Therese is a great athlete. He just got to come along more on learning end. It is an intense playbook, and just got to step it up. Everybody.
How different is it than a year ago?
It's a difference. It's definitely more intense, and Coach Van Gorder is definitely more about detail. We get MEs, mental errors, for it can be alignment. If I'm at 9 yards, I'm supposed to be at 8 yards, you get an ME. And once you get so many MEs, he pretty much doesn't look at you anymore. So once you start paying attention to detail, I think you're going to get good. And W's a comp. That's what things are about here, paying attention to detail.
How much does it mean that it's an NFL kind of defense to you guys?
It means a lot. I mean, we want to play in the NFL. We're getting it right here. It's a very complicated playbook, but if you want to go next level, it is what it is.
How much is the competition at corner raise the level of all you guys out there?
I think it raised our level, definitely. I think it's made us pay more attention to ourselves. I mean, you can't mess up. One slip up and it can be the next guy in. So it's definitely competition, and I love it.
Are guys anxious or looking forward to having those starting spots firmed up so you can totally focus on game plans?
Yeah, they're anxious, but I mean, we out there battling though. We out there battling. It's a competition. We love it. That's what we want to do. I'm sure Coach Van Gorder made the right decision.
Are you playing with the ones right now?
Right now, I am running with the ones.
You talked about your transition last year from blaming the coaches to blaming yourself for getting benched. How long did that take to switch the blame to yourself? And how long were you mad at the coaches?
Matter of weeks. Like when I see my teammates out there, and I seen them, probably get bombed. You always think you can do better. It's, that might not have been the case, and I went through a lot of that. But like I said before, I had to go back on the film and look at what I was doing, and I agree with him.
Pretty eye-opening experience for you once you saw that film. Was that kind of an awakening in a way?
Yes, definitely was an awakening. I'm used to being good at everything I do, and corner was a transition for me, but I felt I can do it. And once I looked at the film and see what I could do, that's what I worked on this summer.
A lot of guys talk about communication. Communication is secondary, communication for the entire defense.
Yeah.
Is that something you feel like has come along in this camp?
Yes, definitely. Communication is key with the defense. We talk a lot out there, way more. And when you communicate, it forces you to know other people's positions. So we all move as one.
Have you made it through practice with no mental errors yet?
No, I don't know if
What's
it's
the best
possible.
you've done?
Maybe one or two.
And so is that strict?
Yeah, he's that strict. I think Chris Davis is probably the only one that made it out of ME. Only one.
when you were going through this time, when you were kind of assessing yourself, do you talk to your dad a lot about it? Just kind of what he'd been through?
Yes. Me and my dad watched film all the time. He was the first one that even came to me about it. He was like, you blaming the coach, but you really need to sit down and watch this film yourself. And once he started pointing out everything, I was embarrassed. And just from there on, I've been on myself harder than I've been.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.